Now, I'm going to teach you the setting of my sermon of week of June 22nd. After Naaman was dramatically influenced to believe in the God of Israel, he presented Elijah with gifts of gold, silver, and expensive garments. Priests and prophets of that day often took money and gifts, and Naaman was accustomed to giving money to holy men for services rendered. But Elijah was determined to show Naaman his healing did not come from Elijah, but from God. Elijah refused the gifts so as not to give the impression he sold miracles. Then this mighty warrior stepped out of the character of one who got what he wanted without asking. Humbly, he made two requests of Elijah. First, he asked of 2 more loads of dirt from Israel to take back to Aram with him. People in that day believed each land had its own god. That is, each god dwelled in the specific area of the people who worshipped it. Therefore, in Naaman's mind, the God of Israel could not be worshipped on Syrian soil. So Naaman wanted to take soil from Israel to Syria so he could worship the God of Israel, probably at his home altar. Second, Naaman asked for pardon from Elijah in advance of his return to Syria, where he knew he would be required to bow to the God of Syria. With his king, Elijah responded, "Go in peace." Elijah's attendant, Gehazi, witnessed these things and felt Elijah was wrong for not accepting Naaman's gifts. After all, Elijah lived in a humble dwelling and was in need of what Naaman's money could buy. So Gehazi ran after Naaman and told him a lie, that 2 young men had come from Ephraim and needed money and clothes. Still eager to show his gratitude, Naaman urged Gehazi to accept 150 pounds of silver and 2 changes of clothes of each man. Gehazi lied to Elijah when the prophet asked where had he gone, thinking Elijah wouldn't know what he had done. However, Elijah knew, and he told Gehazi that Naaman's skin disease now would cling to him and to his descendants forever. Gehazi means valley of vision. He had been a faithful servant to Elijah and even may have succeeded Elijah had he not succumbed to his greed.